Rodeo Stories, presented by Pivot Bio.
Okay, so breakfast with Jess Pope here. He's a two-time winner of the National Finals Rodeo Average. You've only been to finals, what, twice?
Mm-hmm.
And you've won it both times?
Yes, sir.
And both times came within that much of a world championship?
Yeah, I think in 2020 I was third in the world overall, and then last year was second in the world, so hopefully this year just goes to number one, but I guess we'll see what happens.
You're inching closer. So this is a rough stock shed, and you got a big bunch of rough stock riders that's kind of followed Tim and now you here to Missouri Valley.
Yeah, we got a really good group of kids too this year. My younger brother's here, Coldeck, Cooper Heimberg.
Your little brother did pretty good in college rodeo this year.
Yeah, he won the college finals. Yeah, it was by far one of the coolest experiences I've had. I was more nervous for him than I am to get on at the 10th round of the NFR.
Why did you end up coming to Missouri Valley and jumping over all them good schools in Kansas and Oklahoma?
Well, I mean, they kind of had all the resumes for what I wanted to do, you know. I mean, they had Tim O'Connell and Tanner Oz come to school here, and I figured if I wanted to make the NFR, then that's what I needed to do, so.
How do you manage a pro schedule that is so rigorous, I mean, top to bottom, and still compete in college and show up in class and make grades?
You just have to have a lot of self-discipline. There's a lot of days where you can lay there and, you know, you flew home and drove all night or whatnot, and you got to be to your 8 a.m. class. And so that was how I got through college. The teachers here at Moval, they really work with the rodeo kids.
Okay, let's talk about Tim O'Connell. How you guys got together? I guess through the college here? Or?
He took me under his wing, that's for dang sure. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for his help learning how to enter and everything else. And just the mentality that it takes to be a bareback rider. How to push yourself when you feel like your body wants to quit. Having him my first year, that really helped.
All right, let's talk about the coaching gig. Just when I think you can't get any busier because you're day working back in Kansas, you're ranching, you got your own cows, you're taking care of your social media. You're the assistant rodeo coach here at Missouri Valley. When did that happen?
I'm just a volunteer assistant, but as soon as I graduated, I told Coach, I want to be a part of the program for as long as I can be, and I want to help make things better, you know, and he takes really good care of me.
So just let's talk about the year.
I started off strong in the spring, won some good rodeos, and then had a horse roll over on me the 1st of July and tore a tendon in my foot, had to sit a month off, and then to come back and finish strong and fight through the pain again, that was kind of the pivotal moments of this year, I think.
Competition for bareback riding is at an all-time high. Some of the biggest stars in rodeo are in the bareback riding right now. It's quite a race in 2022.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good talent that the world has never seen in bareback riding. It's really exciting to be a competitor in it. It drives me to be better every day, knowing there's other guys that drive to be better every day.
How physically demanding is it to go 10 rounds on those horses?
It's hard. I mean, you're getting on the best 105 horses that there are. We take 105 horses there. It's like getting in a boxing match every day. I always tell myself before I get on, if you're going to start a fight, finish it. And if they're going to back you in a corner, you got to fight your way out of it. I'm 172 pounds getting on a 1,500-pound horse. They're a lot stouter and a lot stronger than what I can ever be.
Let's talk about some of your competition, starting off with Tim O'Connell.
He's a really great bareback rider. Shoot, all the guys in the top 15 are great bareback riders, so they wouldn't be there. That's what's really cool about the sport that we're in, especially the bareback riding, is I can only control what I do with the animal I have drawn, and the other guys, I can't control what they do, and that's what makes winning fun. And as well as losing, because if I didn't do something right, by golly, I know I didn't do it right, and that's why I didn't win. But I think that's why there's such a good camaraderie with all the bareback riders, how we can all be such good friends, is most of us realize that we're not competing against anybody but ourselves. That's why the bareback riding's where it's at right now. And I think that's why from 1st through 10th, there's really not that much money that separates all of us, is the fact that all of us are putting the time and the work in and the effort, and it's just making everybody better.
So the main takeaway is that bareback riding is serious business. And in order to become a bareback rider, you have to go through some very low-level learning. So Jess Pope, we appreciate your time and your knowledge.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
To see more stories like these, visit GetRodeoReady.com.